Welcome to Pre-Snap Podcast, presented by LineStar app. Here's your host, Casey Bubba and Scott Bogman.
And welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Pre-Snap Podcast, brought to you by the wonderful people at LineStar Sports. Make sure you check them out on Twitter at LineStar app and at LineStar NFL. And most importantly, download the app in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. Everything you need in the palm of your hands to build your winning DFS lineups. We are here for your Thursday night showdown action, and we're going to preview a game. We have a better game than we had in recent weeks, put it that way. I'm on Twitter at BDN.
Which you know means it's going to be a trash game.
A mess.
Like you just jinxed it. Yeah.
And that voice you hear is on Twitter at Bogman Sports. So, Scotty Bogman, how are we doing?
I'm doing good. I am actually looking forward to this game. You know, I streamed for my guys on ITL and didn't get to do it last week because it was Thanksgiving. So I'm glad we get a good game to return back to that. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's a good one. So it's good on paper.
Yep.
So let's have an actual good game. That's what we want.
Yeah, for now we got Dallas -4, over under 47.5 is our spread in this one. And Bogman, Alvin Kamara, kind of been practicing this week. Looks like he should give it a go. We'll see. Ingram should give it a go. We'll see. Amari Cooper traveled with the team. Should give it a go. We'll see.
Right.
So lots of should give it a goes for some big players.
Yeah, some enormous players here, which, you know, play a showdown, right? Don't bet on this game. I tell you what, I do like the Cowboys minus points. I'll say that. So, you know, I know it's a road game, but what we saw in New Orleans at home against Buffalo last week, which is putrid, should be better, like you said, but because it was so bad, they're switching up starting quarterbacks most likely to Taysom Hill. That's another most likely, right? Yep. And we might see a mix of.
That's what I'm terrified about.
Maybe Taysom Hill gets in there for the first part, and then they bring in Simeon. But I think if you're going to Hill, just give him the game. You know, just let's see what we have. Unless you get down, he throws 2 pick sixes, then I get it. But if it's not turnovers, then just let him have this game, I think, you know. So that's my thought process behind it. But I ain't Sean Payton. So don't know how it's going to turn out here. So I sent you the invite. You accepted. So we're ready to, play a little showdown here.
We are ready to dance. We both took Dallas -4. So we got that going for us. So the builds might have a feel to them that are similar. I don't know if we'll be 100% on board as the same things, but we'll see. So let's kick it off, Bogman, as you are the guy that's been kicking my butt weekly.
Mm-hmm.
And I see. Glorious man. I can say that. I can say that. Who's your captain this week?
Taysom Hill. I'm pushing my chips in. Give me Taysom Hill.
Definitely pushing your chips in.
It's 14-4. I want to go with Dak.
Saves you some money. Too.
But Dak is unbelievably expensive. So I'm going to go with Taysom Hill. Look, a lot of running upside here. He loves to steal touchdowns from the running backs as well down near the goal line. Yep. It's his favorite thing to do. They might throw him a touchdown on some weird reverse play as well. So I like Taysom Hill sheerly for the running factor in this game. So he is going to be my captain.
And I don't blame you for that at all. I think that's a very, very good captain play. If I was making multiple lineups, I would definitely have some Taysom Hill in the captain spot. I think that's very, very good. You mentioned a lot of people are going to want Dak or Zeke because we've heard the narrative, like after Thanksgiving game, it's like we need to get Pollard more involved, maybe give Zeke a little breather and all this. And now all of a sudden it's like, oh no, Zeke needs to have a bigger workload. So who knows what you get there. But where I'm going with Dalton Schultz.
Oh, wow.
That's where I'm going. That's how I'm going to be different because I like the Cowboys in this game. You get a big Cowboy vibe in my lineup, but I'm going Schultzy because I could have some red zone targets, some red zone touchdown potential. I think Prescott's going to throw it all over this defense. I know it's an okay defense, but we just saw the Bills throw it all over the place. We got Dawson Knox have a good game, find the end zone. I'm going to go with Dalton Schultz at 11-4 on DK, save you some cash, let you get some more big boys underneath, and that'll be my captain this week.
Man, yeah, you're going to have a pretty stacked lineup with Dalton Schultz as your cap. How much did he cost again as a captain?
11-4. 11-4.
Okay. I mean, 14-4 for Taysom as a captain here. So,
but this is where it gets interesting. Is I'm going Dak Prescott, of course.
Samesies. Yep. Also, Dak Prescott.
Yeah. If I'm having Schultz as my captain, I pretty much need to go quarterback there. Now, this is where, and I'm going to put this caveat out there. I'll tell you my 2v2. I have Kamara in for now.
Okay.
If Kamara doesn't play at the end of this, as we finish our lines, I'll tell you the trade-off.
Okay.
So you'll know, like, there's no BSing. This is what it'll be. So for now, Kamara is my third pick because I has hesitant because he's been so bad with Taysom Hill in the past. I still feel though if they do suit him up to play, they are using him.
Okay,
So that's my
that's
thought.
understandable.
What do you got?
Well, I have the opposite feel. So I think even if they suit him up, he ain't going to be 100%. So I'm going to have Mark Ingram in my lineup. I think we're going to see a lot of dump offs from Taysom to Mark Ingram. And remember, these guys have played together in the past before, so there's a little familiarity there. So give me Mark Ingram. He's 5,000. He's very, very cheap.
Very cheap
for a running back. I think he's a great deal. So he is my number 3.
Yeah, I was tempted to go there. I really was. And he'll be a part of my 2v2. Trust me. Who's your fourth guy?
Give me Zeke. He's 10-8. Very expensive here. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's going to get that Jerry Jones usage, but I know that if we're down by the goal line, we're not running Dak in. We're running Zeke in.
Yeah, we're throwing it to Schultz. It's cool.
Let the big man eat. Let him earn that money. Let him get that Pro Bowl bid. Whatever. Get me Zeke in the end zone at least once.
This is where it gets fun now because I have Tony Pollard as my fourth guy. This is where it's going to be a fun week. It's going to be like, screw you, Coach Speak, or screw you, Coach Speak. Like, this is good. It's going to be great.
We're going to be screaming at this television. Yeah. I know that. So,
but I got Pollard going because even when Zeke was getting his, Pollard was getting his as well. They were utilizing them both. So it does depend. Do they decide to give Zeke the bigger workload or just kind of keep it business as usual? If that's the case, I think Pollard's a great discount off of Zeke. So I'm going with Pollard in this one. And also, second narrative, if we do think this kind of turns into a bit of a track meet blowout, as we might kind of think it will, Pollard gets some more late run. So I'm going Pollard at $7,800. My fifth guy, I'm going with kicker, Greg, the third leg, Zerline at 4,200.
Wow. Young Jeezy.
Yeah, I think Dallas is going to – I think they're going to be in range to score often. Let's put it that way. Like, I'm being very optimistic in these guys, so big letdown coming, but give me Greg, the third leg, for 4,200.
You know what? I'm going to take a special team / defense as well. $4,400. Give me the Cowboys. Yep. Yeah. This is a little hedging my Taysom Hill thing. Like if Taysom Hill is just out there throwing a million picks, hopefully the Cowboys are taking him back for touchdowns and I get him. So either way, if he throws a touchdown to the Cowboys or to the Saints, I'm getting it. Yep. So that's what I like there. So, we know Diggs can be very, very pick happy. So hopefully he gets one and takes it to the house.
Yeah, Micah Parsons back in there nibbling on his leg too. So it could be fun. Who is your sixth?
Well, DeMarcus Lawrence is back in this game too.
That's true. That's true. True.
My final pick, and this is going to be my deal of the week here. And he played 47% of the snaps last week as wide receiver for the New Orleans Saints. He is a Longhorn hook'em. Give me LJ Humphrey. Love little Jordan Humphrey. He's very, very cheap at 2,600. And look, we've mentioned this a couple times before. Backup guys play with the backup quarterbacks on the practice squad. So there's already a little built-in, familiarity there and rapport. So I love LJ Humphrey. He's a gigantic red zone target. He's 6'4". So I think he could be a great option in the red zone for these Saints.
No, I like that call a lot. I like that discount play there. My discount play, I had $3,600 left, so I'm going Nick Vannett with
I love that one too, dude.
Yeah, I think he's going to get a lot of usage. Tight ends can beat the Cowboys. So he only had one catch last week, which kind of surprised me. I think he had like 3 targets. Taysom Hill might use him as a safety valve a lot. So if he's not dumping it off the running backs, I think Vannett could become a nice little safety valve for Hill, and at $3,600, I think can pay off in a very, very nice way.
Get ready for Jawan Johnson to score all the tight end touchdowns. Right.
Yep. I'm already prepared for that one. So now my 2v2, I'll say, is if Kamara does not play, or there's like rumblings of like he's 40% or something, my 2v2 is I take Kamara and Vannett out.
Okay.
And I put in Ingram and Taysom Hill.
Okay. I like it.
So that's my trade-off on those two. If that takes place. Right now, my lineup is Schultz at captain, Prescott, Kamara, Pollard, Zerline, Vannett. What you got?
For me, just running it down, it's Taysom Hill as my captain, Dak, Zeke, Ingram, Cowboys defense, LJ Humphrey.
All right. Let's give a little more analysis for the peeps, though. Any interest in Amari Cooper this week?
No, I refuse. I took him out of all of my my yearly lineups too, because I just, if he plays, it's probably going to be as a decoy, and I watch a lot of NBA and, you hear these guys play on a more nightly basis. Obviously, all you got to do is get up for one game in the NFL. But a lot of these guys that get COVID, they just talk about how it impacts them and they don't feel right for like a month. So if this is his first game back and He just cleared and he's still not feeling 100%. I just don't have interest in Amari Cooper at all whatsoever in this game.
I will also say if Amari Cooper is kind of half, like 50%, you could get a very low owned Gallup in this game, which could be very intriguing. Very intriguing.
Yeah, he's 10-2. I like that.
10-2 at captain. He's
you're right.
68 as a regular. So that's intriguing. The other options I would mention that could be fun. I love Traquan Smith, but I'm terrified because I don't know who's Hill's throwing to. I like your idea better of the practice guy. So I think that's it. That's my biggest thing with Hill is outside of the running backs and maybe a tight end. I don't know who he's throwing to.
Well, Traquan did play the most snaps last week, right?
Traquan's been a beast.
79% of the snaps. He's been great. Callaway played 60, and then LJ Humphrey was third at 47%. Then Harris played fewer snaps. Then 23-27 in favor of LJ, and only 21 for Kenny Stills. So,
well, we shall see what happens, Bogman. But it should be a fun one. Hopefully, I can get back in the win column. It's been a little while.
Yeah, hopefully not. Right?
Yeah, hopefully for you. But we'll see what happens. But most importantly, everybody, make sure you guys keep checking out the Pre-Snap podcast. You got your picks and bets for the week out. Obviously, you listen to Showdown. We got your Week 13 main slate preview dropping for you guys on Friday. Check out LineStar on Twitter at LineStar app and at LineStar NFL and on YouTube at LineStar. So check all that good stuff out as well. But until next time, Bogman at Bogman Sports. I'm at Pediatric. Have fun on Thursday night. Let's have a good football game.
That's right. See ya.
Thanks for listening to Pre-Snap Podcast, presented by LineStar app. Please like, comment, subscribe, and rate for good karma in your fantasy football games.